Hi everyone, it is me, Sailor Moon, and it's me, Luna here, and we're making this film today. Down in the living room of our house. As you can see, we still got Santa Clauses up, a tree still up. We got all kinds of Yule things still up. First off, I just want to say, we want to wish everyone a happy Yule. Now to the grounds of our film. So in the Sailor Moon followership, or followerdom, whatever you want to call it, there's always going to be folks out there who always have this love and hate kinship with the Dic Sailor Moon and the Cloverway Sailor Moon. Now, at the end of the day, whatever Sailor Moon you choose to like, either be Dic, Cloverway, Pioneer, Renaissance Atlantic, or Viz, you are still a Sailor Moon follower. The grounds to why a lot of Sailor Moon followers out there hate the Dic one and the Cloverway one is that they say that it's not that they skimmed a lot of things out. They either shifted borrowed names out for other borrowed names, shifted stead names or strike names, or shifted the saga or tale, or cut out some of the fighting or wrestling that was going on. There also forgiveness is that it's not what Naiko Takiguchi ever wanted. First off, from 9 between 95 YL till 9 between 98 YL, Dic Glee, which was at the time owned by the Walt Disney business, from 9 between 95 YL till 2001 YL, they had freedom to do whatever they had to do with Sailor Moon between the years of 9 between 95 YL till 9 between 98 YL. After the deal ended, Cloverway got the rights to work with Sailor Moon from 9 between 99 YL till 2003 YL. So Dic had the rights to shift names around, to shift stead names and strike names around, to cut some things out of the followings or sagas. And if you folks can't handle that, well, that was like way too bad. You want to say on Luna? Yeah. I mean, Cloverway, Dic, and later on Cloverway had freedoms from the TOEI business, freedoms from Naiko Takiguchi at the time, to do whatever they needed to do to make Sailor Moon work in the English-speaking world. And that included most of the English-speaking lands in North Vinland, the ones in the east, the ones in Evenland, and the ones in Darkland, including the ones in the east, Southeast Islands. Now, I noticed some of you folks out there look at the Viz one and behave as if that's the one that all the Sailor Moon followers should have gotten back in the day. Oh, that's the Sailor Moon. It should have been playing on, UPN and WB, and on USA and Cartoon in the 4-1 Reichs, or on YTV in the settled land. That's the Sailor Moon that Netflix and Hulu and Tubi and Crackle and, should have gotten a deal with. That's the Sailor Moon that should have been playing on Pluto and the Sailor Moon Folkwork and all that things. You should be thankful that you even have Sailor Moon. If it wasn't for the Dic and Cloverway Sailor Moon, there would have never been a Viz Sailor Moon. Viz would have never gotten the rights to work with Sailor Moon from 2009 between 29 and 4 between FYL to 2006 between FY, 2020, whatever, when the cutoff was. So all you folks that keep bitching about how bad Dic and Cloverway Sailor Moon was, if it wasn't for Dic and Cloverway having Sailor Moon, and Sailor Moon being big in North Vinland, or in South Vinland, or the East or Evenland, or the Southeast Islands, or Darkland, the English-speaking lands in those land bodies, there would have never been a Viz Sailor Moon if it wasn't for the Dic and Cloverway Sailor Moons. You're right, Luna. At the end of the day, a lot of folks out there in the Sailor Moon followership should be thankful that they even have Viz Sailor Moon. They spend too much time bitching about Dic And Cloverway and Renaissance Atlantic, and how they shifted things out, and they weren't, they didn't, do Sailor Moon the way that the rest of the world was doing Sailor Moon at the time. If it wasn't for Dic Cloverway, there would have been no Viz Sailor Moon. So you should be thankful that the reason that Dic got Sailor Moon, that Cloverway got Sailor Moon, because if there wasn't, there would have been no need for Viz getting Sailor Moon if they didn't think there were folks out there that liked Sailor Moon. At the end of the day, the Dic Sailor Moon, the Cloverway Sailor Moon, and the Renaissance Atlantic Sailor Moon are all good in my book. Even the Viz Sailor Moon's good in my book too. So that's where we're going to end this film today, talking about the hate, the scathing, the bitching, the ranting about Dic and Cloverway Sailor Moon. If you like this film, Luna says, follow us over here at Sailor Moon for Life. Share this film with anyone you think you might like it on any of the following websites if you have a reckoning with them. Give this film a thumb up. Tell us what you think about the Dic and Cloverway Sailor Moon. Did you like it, or did you hate it? Or do you like the Viz one? I, Luna, and I, Sailor Moon Serena, and I'll see you later. Goodbye. Farewell. Come on.